My friend told me that he went for one and he said that even outside of the carnival area, if you just go into a restaurant and start singing, like you got a carnival right there, 'cause the whole bar will start singing with you. So the experience is just lively.
Hey everyone, welcome to another fantastic, harmonious episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today's topic, everyone, it's gonna go deep just like the last one, hopefully in a nice, positive way for everyone to think about living with diversity.
That's right.
Yes. All right, everyone. So this is something that me and Adam, growing up in North America, this melting pot of different communities and cultures from all over the world, something we grew up with, and some lessons that we've learned. We want to share with you all and maybe point out some of the things that Japan can maybe possibly do to incorporate more diversity, different ways of thinking, as well as some things that are already out there that you can take part in if you want.
Yeah.
Let's kick it off. So Adam, do you remember like the first things that you were taught when you were a young kid in school about diversity and like welcoming or being accepting of other cultures and people from different countries?
My entire class was pretty diverse in general. And including myself, there were people whose parents come from all over the world. I had friends whose parents were from the Philippines. I had, Vietnamese, Taiwanese, Italian, Portuguese, like all over the world. Russia, Scotland, And so the biggest thing that we always were taught by the teachers was that everyone is equal and everyone is the same. So even if we look different or speak differently, or if we have an accent or, our hair color is different, eye color, like all of that doesn't matter. We have to treat each other fairly and equally.
Yep.
And I remember this a lot. And I think it's very important to grow up in a multicultural society.
Yeah.
Especially like Canada and North America.
Yeah. Definitely. I think moving towards that way of thinking is just better for the world, because the world itself is having so many problems that like we all need to team up to save this wonderful blue marble that we're living on.
Yeah. It's no longer like individual problems anymore. This is like, we need to call the Avengers or something.
With our powers combined.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. So it's a thing that we grew up with. With me, there's plenty of books that my teachers would read to our class that were talking about diversity. If it's talking about, not touching exactly like this race and that race, but they're saying like, here's a story about some crocodiles. And then, here's like some hippo that swims by and the crocodiles are making fun of the hippo because of the way it looks.
Right, yeah.
Because it's different.
Yeah.
And through those stories, we learn that, we're all living the same way, breathing the same air and stuff, and sharing this all together. There's no point to have this extra fight for who's better than who, or just like looking at stereotypes in the way you're looking.
Right.
So that's something that has been shown to kids, TV shows, books.
Right, yeah.
And of course, parents just teaching you with that. The biggest one would probably be growing up, just like Adam, with a class filled with people from different places. With parents from different countries and stuff. Like, it was always awesome when I went to my friend's house who's like, and see his Italian mom and dad with the mom's parents who are like super Italian, who like almost spoke zero English. And the whole house is just
happy and
Italian.
And
everyone's speaking Italian the whole time. I'm like,
what's going on?
I feel like I'm in Italy right now. I've never been to Italy, but this is awesome. And just having that just made me become more interested. And also, I think getting exposure to those different things
at a young age,
in a way, like helps you be more open to it.
True.
When you see it again. Right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, if you were locked off and never saw these things for such a long time, when you first see it, you're going to be curious, but you might approach it in kind of a bad way.
Yeah. Bad or just like cautiously. In a way.
Yeah. So we don't want that. So this is something that I think, both of us feel very grateful that we were able to experience that when we were growing up.
Yes, definitely.
Because we see in this world now, it's really important
to
have that way of thinking. So another thing that my school did, I remember specifically in high school.
Yes.
We had a week called Diversity Week.
Oh.
And what would happen within this week is that every day there would be a special like performance done by a group, like an ethnic group. Maybe it was like Brazilian, like
capoeira.
Yeah, like Brazilian capoeira, like performance.
Wow.
And we would all go and we would listen to the music and watch the dance and like just like, wow, this is so cool. And of course they would give a little history of the dance and stuff.
Yeah.
There'd be other times where maybe the cafeteria had like special corner where they had this food. Hey, here's some like bratwurst from Germany or something.
Right. Yeah.
You know? So it was a good time for people who maybe didn't have the chance to meet from others from different cultures to learn a little bit about that culture through some entertainment, fun stuff, delicious food. And that's probably the best way of doing it. Yeah. Instead of like sitting down and like learning through history books because that's like a little
in a class with a teacher.
Yeah.
We had not exactly that same situation, but ours was like cultural week. Cultural day or something like that. And the students were encouraged to bring their parents, or if they're from another country, their flag. Okay. And somehow wear the colors and incorporate it into their clothing or uniform for that week. Or
almost
that
like
day.
You're like at the Olympics supporting
almost
your
exactly
country.
Supporting your country. So that was really fun. You get to see a lot of different flags and where a lot of your classmates are from. Yes. And I believe they had workshops and presentations by the students who would put on like maybe an event or a showcase about their country in the library. Nice. And the library would have books from different countries talking about different countries. So that was great for, just knowing more about the world. Yeah. And one big event in my city was this event called Cara Bram. My city's name is Brampton. And the Carrie was from we have another big event in Toronto called Caravana. Oh, okay. Which showcases the Caribbean people. There's a huge parade and a lot of events for people from the Caribbean. Yeah. And they have different floats and stuff. But Cara Bram was an event citywide where you can go, kind of like a stamp rally, where you go, you have a book, and you search the places where you want to go. Each place is a different country. Yes. And you can go there and experience the food, buy some items if you want, see presentations, see dances, and hear the music. And I really enjoyed going to those pavilions with my family. It was very, very fun to see different cultures and see what happens in other countries and see a different side of the world and the people who live around you, basically. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. That's definitely a good thing. It's really cool. It sounds like it's like a huge festival. Yeah, pretty much. But it's different places. I went to this one festival where it's a bunch of different live houses work together and they were open. So it's you get one ticket and you can go into all these places. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. So there's a lot of places like this or events like this that you can experience here in Japan too. And I think a lot of them are revolved around food. There's so many different events that you can learn about the culture by eating food. Right. So I remember one that a friend of ours always recommended because he would work there, the Jamaican festival. Ah, yes. In Yoyogi, if you're around the Tokyo area. Yeah. That is one place where you can get a lot of jerk chicken. Oh, yes. Oh, man. And it's really great. Not only that, a lot of different types of great ethnical foods from Jamaica for this one. But in that square, that area, they always have those different types of festivals and stuff where you can eat food from a different country. Yeah. So that's a really great thing I think you can take part in here in Japan. Yeah. The other one is the Brazilian Samba Festival. It's not really food related, but there is food there. But you can also see and experience what the carnival might be like. Yes. Seeing the samba dancers and performances by people who might not necessarily be from Brazil, but they have an interest and they learn the dance or they learn capoeira or they learn the music and they just want to express that desire to share the culture with everyone else. Yeah. And also there's like Brazilians who are second generation Japanese living in Japan. So it's great for them to see something from their home country as well.
Right. And see other people get excited about it and teach them about that.
Right.
But if you're interested in that, like seriously, guys, go search on YouTube Carnival to see the real thing in like Brazil because it's massive.
Yeah.
Seeing the floats,
I'm
like, oh my gosh. I think like that thing is as big as like a 3-story building. Yeah. It's amazing to see.
My friend told me that he went for one and he said that even outside of the carnival area, if you just go into a restaurant and start singing, like you got a carnival right there. The whole bar will start singing with you. So the experience is just lively.
Yeah. So those are some things that you can do to experience different types of cultures, as well as, just go to restaurants.
Yeah.
That's another really cool thing about Japan. I think there's a lot of restaurants that are focused upon or on one type of ethnic food.
Yeah.
Even more than like where I grew up in America.
Yeah.
Like where I grew up, my hometown, there's like one Indian curry place.
Oh, wow.
Oh, in Japan?
Multiple. Just go down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many, which is good because I love Indian curry.
Yeah, me too.
but that's a really good thing. Another thing you can do is like, especially now with everyone being at home and watching like a lot of things online, if you got different type of streaming services, Hulu, Amazon Prime, what have you.
Yeah.
You can find a lot of movies from different countries.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And that's one great way to learn about another culture is to watch the pop culture from the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I guess how I learned about a lot of Japanese things.
How?
By watching anime.
Oh.
And Japanese movies.
Were you in Japan?
No.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is definitely a great way to do that.
Yeah.
So if you have the opportunity, if you find something interesting, check it out.
Nice.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
The internet age.
Yeah.
We got everything.
Man, dude, or have like a party. Imagine having a party with your friend. Everyone's got to be,
socially distanced.
Social distance, mask, maybe check
maybe later in the future. Right.
But if you had like a gathering and you just had like a party that's revolving around like, let's make Korean kimchi.
Yeah.
Party.
Or gyoza.
Oh, man.
People do that here.
Yeah. And let's watch like this famous Korean movie or something.
Yeah.
While we do this and like learn
Play
a little
music,
bit about
learn about it.
Yeah.
Or try another ethnic group. Just search the food you want to make and try to make, I don't know, some kind of Kenyan style food. Or,
ooh, man.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
It's 2020.
Yes.
It's the
world
future.
Is connected.
We are the future.
Oh, man. You just don't even know. If you don't, wake up because it's coming. That's it for this episode, everyone. Thank you so much. Hopefully you learned something new and are getting ready to go out there and learn about a new culture that you're interested in.
Yeah.
Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
And if you want to talk to us or message us, hit us up on SNS. We got Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as well.
Yeah. But that's it for today. We'll see you on the next step.